Everyone's kind of rooting for Jordan Poole to succeed now. Imagine you getting knocked out by a veteran in your profession and then being disciplined for it. Like in any other profession, that would sound insane. So everyone's kind of rooting for Jordan Poole to just go back to the player that he was in 2022 and prove everybody wrong, right? And that's the problem I have with Draymond Green. Even though the Warriors picked Draymond Green has been a detriment to the Warriors over the past few years. You have to remember, Draymond Green was also the reason that the Warriors lost Kevin Durant. So that's two players now that the Warriors have lost as a result of Draymond Green not being able to keep his cool, not being able to behave himself. If you guys go back all the way to 2018, Draymond Green got into a screaming match and was calling Kevin Durant a bunch of names on a bench during a game with the Golden State Warriors, which created the rift in the locker room that eventually led to Kevin Durant leaving for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Golden State Warriors losing Kevin Durant was a big blow, a huge blow to the Warriors. Kevin was at the peak of his game, right? So that's two players that Draymond has caused the Warriors to lose. And he's been rewarded for it. I like Draymond on the court to some extent. I like what he does on the court, which is he's able to facilitate, right? He's able to guard at a high level. And then he's also able to fire up young guys or just fire up the team when they need it. Those are his values, right? But when you compare that with what Kevin Durant offers you, you're like, I would take Kevin Durant, right? And if a year from now on, Jordan Poole goes on to be an all-star, or he matures and blossoms into this really spectacular player, and I think he will. I think Jordan Poole has it in him to be a really stellar, really all-star caliber type of player. Maybe even one day an all-NBA player. If he does go on to become one of that, well, the Warriors now look at their past and they're like, whoa, we got rid of this guy. And not only did they get rid of Jordan Poole, they got rid of him for literally pennies on a dollar, for a bag of chips and some Cheerios. And if he blossoms into what he could be, his potential, it looks really bad on the Warriors. But then also you then have to look at Draymond Green. You're like, wow, dude, you really cost the Warriors like two really stellar players. Like, as much as you've helped in them winning the 4 rings that they have, imagine how many more rings they would have if Kevin Durant stayed another year or two, right? Like, it makes all the difference in the world. Imagine maybe Jordan Poole helps you win a ring when Steph Curry is aging. You know what I mean? Like, you have to look at it through the lens of opportunity cost. And Draymond Green might have been valuable in the past and he might be valuable today. But, man, when you look at how much he's cost the Warriors, you're like, wow, Draymond, I just wish you would stop talking about Jordan Poole and the incident that led to the Warriors having to trade away a young up-and-coming player like Jordan Poole. And I won't say Jordan Poole didn't have it coming, because prior to Jordan Poole getting punched in September, leading up to that, you could tell the Warrior players were kind of disgruntled with Jordan Poole. I saw a clip one time of Klay Thompson just talking trash to Jordan Poole about three-point shooting. And it was kind of like a tension there in that video. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. It was like a tension there. So players knew the kind of personality that Jordan Poole had. He was reckless on the court, but also his mouth could tend to be reckless. So I'm not going to say he didn't have it coming, but Draymond, being a grown man, 11-year vet, should know how to deal with these kind of things and without having to resort to violence. Just trash talk him back, right? Dominate him on the court in practice. You know what I mean? Like, there are so many other ways to do it aside from losing your cool and punching the guy, right? Because he completely turned into a different player, and as a result, the Warriors suffered.